and welcome back to the channel. Food. Thanks for tapping in. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Let's like videos like this.
Wow, my mind is blown. It is not just David Wilcock that has just passed away, but other experts and colleagues in his field have also passed away. And they were all associated or featured in the show Ancient Aliens on the History Channel. And now it's caused plasma physicist John Brandenburger. He posted this AI image and this message that says, "Dear friends, I have been told I am in danger as an anti-gravity and Mars investigator. But I tell you now that all humanity is now in danger. But so are the cover-up helpers. I urge a blanket amnesty for all in the cover-up who end it. Take this amnesty while you still can." Now, this is considered a conspiracy theory. It is what Dr. John Brandenburger is alleging. But we also have a scientist who was working on anti-gravity. Anti-gravity, isn't that what Amy Eskridge, one of the scientists who allegedly took her own life, was working on? You remember Amy, she's one of the scientists who have mysteriously disappeared or passed away. Yes, she was working on anti-gravity. And if you watch the videos I've posted of her, she was claiming that she was about to allegedly expose it to the public via her Institute of Exotic Science in Huntsville. So if Dr. John Brandenburger has also been researching anti-gravity and Mars, I think it's legitimate for him to feel scared. So the rabbit hole took me down to this. All these men are linked to the show Ancient Aliens on the History Channel, and they have all allegedly passed away. And you guys know that I have to say allegedly, right? And I have to say that this could all be a conspiracy theory. It is all alleged. A ton of other professionals and colleagues from the show, including Nick Pope and Eric Von Daniken.
Oh hell, so we got rare, breathtaking moment that captures the Earth, the Moon, and the ISS. Apparently this is real too. This is not, Star Fox 64. Y'all tell me what you think. I mean, this can't be real, right? Is this official? And there it is. Yay! Oh, it went right into my ear.
Honest to God. This is true, folks. You need to stop. Some things I don't mind talking about. I don't like talking about this. What the hell are you doing, dude? You're going to lose. You're not going to win. It's inevitable. We already know because the future timeline is fixed. This particular timeline that we're on leads to your defeat. There is no getting around that. You are not being in integrity, but you don't care. But if you don't do this, we are screwed, man. You think this is all natural? You think nobody's coordinating any of this stuff? You think I want to talk about this? You think I want to be up here on this camera talking about this?
Well, you don't see that every day. Check that out. Is that a satellite? Oop. Oh, man. We're going to zoom out. Oh, hell. It's a satellite balloon. Up there it said Sataloons. Big old satellite. Brought up there with a big old balloon. Is that true? That's the other thing, too, that's kind of strange. if you Google satellites or like pictures of satellites, right? There's no real pictures of satellites. That's crazy. There's supposed to be how many, like thousands up there? And there's no pictures of it. Look at that. Zooming out. I have no idea. What do y'all think? Are they balloons? That looks crazy as hell. What is that? Looks like a security camera from like 1973. I'm spinning around in a circle. Y'all tell me what you think. Are satellites real? Are they just balloons? I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know.
Pull my sandwich out of the bag. I see this. Are you joking? It's a nail. What the hell, Starbucks?
Eat steak and eggs.
So he says this. Amazon just got caught running a secret price manipulation operation with Levi's, Home Depot, Walmart, and many more. He says every time you comparison shopped online, you were looking at prices that were already rigged. Here's what happened. Amazon would monitor prices at Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Home Depot, and Chewy in real time. The second a competitor listed a product cheaper than Amazon, they'd contact the brand directly and tell them to fix it. And the exact emails are now public. Amazon sent Levi's links to 2 Walmart listings with the subject line, Styles of Concern. They basically said the prices on Walmart are too low and we have a problem. The next day, Levi's responded. I talked to Walmart, and they have partnered with us to take Easy Khaki Classic Fit back up to the latter SPP price $29.99 immediately. Levi's literally called Walmart and told them to raise the price because Amazon told Levi's to make the call. Walmart complied. Then Amazon matched the higher price. Both retailers ended up charging more. The customer paid extra.
You have been on a lot of hunts. Have you ever went on a hunt for something that you know or had information that have lived longer than it should?
Man, I seen a motherfucker get shot 8 times one time.
What?
2 days later, we seen him at the grocery store with a sling on his arm.
What?
For sure. And then there's a guy on YouTube, I think his name is Max Odom, who swore to God that his preacher was a reptile. He shot his preacher in the face and in the chest. 2 days later, the preacher was doing an interview with a sling on his arm. And I can show you this.
Still alive.
Still alive.
And you accounted that yourself?
I seen that myself.
Right. So it's like they healing, getting shot and healing themselves, or they just not dying. Their bodies healing themselves instantly. Or...
Bro, we seen them drop. And then...
Hey, you seen them drop.
And then the next day, bro, we is at Jewel Osco in Chicago. Do God, Turn Up God. We all seen it, but didn't nobody say nothing.
Right.
We get back in the car. Do God say, Gordo, you seen that? I said, yeah, I seen that. Turn Up God said, BA, what the fuck is that about?
What the?
It goes down like 3 stories or something. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Look. Dude, he's got power running down there and shit. Look at the staircase. That's what I'm saying, fool. I want to go down here, but I'm too scared to go alone. Let's go. I can't
Fucking what? What the fuck? Dude, there's a camera to this.
Was there another, doorway down here?
Dude, this is creepy. Look, he's got like a... You can chain somebody up down here.
What?
I mean, I know he was probably chilling, but... Spiral staircase, shit. Leading up. Only built a dungeon. Boom, he literally has a camera right there. Like, weird, creepy shit. We're up out of here.
A food blogger named Kai Nan has gone viral for creating a bizarre translucent fried chicken wing that looks like glass, but keeps its flavor and crunch. Using molecular gastronomy techniques, he reconstructed the wing piece by piece, replicating the bone with collagen and gel, turning the meat into liquid and reforming it through spherification and recreating the crispy coating. The result is a nearly invisible, art-like chicken wing that blends science and cooking into an unusual culinary experiment.
Oh, this is like in tons of Netflix kid shows. These are not just shows, they're sermons. They're demonic anti-sermons. Like it's reverse discipling your kids. So that's what people need to understand. What you are seeing is the outcome of a covert strategy that was hatched in 1987 by two gay rights activists. All right, this is a book right here. It's called After the Ball. Subtitle, How America Will Conquer Its Fear and Hatred of Gays in the 90s. And bro, I'm gonna read you some quotes from this thing. You are about to have the veil pulled back on the exact play that got ran on your culture for the last 50 years without anybody knowing. But this is really gonna freak you out. Some of this should sound familiar. You may be going, man, why is it? They're like, it's in every TV show, it's in every commercial. Why has Netflix gotta stick this in like every kid's show? Well, let me help you. So these guys start talking about what's going to be our media strategy. The authors boldly state early on in the book, quote, "The campaign we outline in this book, though complex, depends centrally upon," listen to this, "a program of unabashed propaganda firmly grounded in long-established principles of psychology and advertising. We need a flood of gay-related advertising presented in the least offensive fashion possible. This will get the job done." Listen, if straights can't cut off the shower, they may at least eventually get used to being wet. So they're laying this out in 87 so that it will desensitize them to the fact that this is not right, true, good, or normal. Bro, this is nuts. First, we will get our foot in the door by being as similar as possible to the straights. Then and only then, when your one little difference, orientation, is finally accepted, can you start dragging in your other peculiarities one by one. You hammer in the wedge narrow end first. As the saying goes, allow the camel's nose beneath the tent and his whole body will soon follow. So if you're asking the question, why is it that in the last 10 years, 20 years, it went from just like, you know, normal same-sex couple on Will and Grace, and now we're doing like furries. We got trans people in kids cartoons, and like we got pride parades in Portland where like they're getting city permits to walk around naked in BDSM paraphernalia in front of children. Well, in 1987, somebody outlined a strategy. Get the camel's nose beneath the tent first, and then his whole body will soon follow. You have just had the history of American culture since 1987 prescribed to you in advance from that book.
Wow.
This fucking guy's mowing his lawn while there's a fire right across the street. Bro, motherfucker, he got a mask on. He said, I got a fucking job to do.
Betty's wife said today, not tomorrow.
2 more scientists have just died in a private plane crash, a father and a son who both worked with NASA, making it number 14 and 15 in the growing number of scientists who are vanishing or who are being found dead. This plane crash didn't just kill both of them, but it killed the entire family along with the pilot. This happened in South Carolina and for reasons unknown. So authorities say this investigation is expected to take about a year, but I'm just wondering what's going on. What do they know that we don't? Why are they being taken out? And no, it's not this.
Hopefully, I don't know, coincidence, if you whatever you want to call it.
Let me know what you guys think.
Taking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photographs and films and everything else that followed, the skeptics would like us to believe that this man with no resources, working as a night watchman and on a partial disability pension with one hand, is not only a master model maker, filmmaker, photographer, digital and special effects person, videographer, metallurgist, electronics genius, sound recording engineer, knowledgeable about topography and map making, geography, ancient history, mining, ores, agriculture, and 30 other disciplines that he's brought to bear in terms of the information of this case, they will credit him with that, but they won't say, hey, the guy's telling the truth, he's the one that's meeting with these people.
Did we just catch a hag? That is an insane video.
I know. I think they might have got them a hag.
I think
on camera.
I think somebody caught their sleep paralysis demon crawling on top of them. And it has a very clear hand that puts itself on top of the person's leg. I would evaporate in that moment. Truly. I would
not evaporate.
I would become I would transform from a solid to a gas in an instant.
I see a winged thing. This is an incubus or a succubus.
Oh, you don't think it's a hag? Ooh.
I think this is a classic incubus. And mind you, incubus and succubus, same story as the hag. Sits on your chest, sleep paralysis, all that stuff.
Yeah.
However, in most cases of the hag, they do not leave marks.
Right. That's a good point. That is a very good point.
They just exhaust you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't scratch you. Succubi are known to scratch and bite.
That is true.
About 80% of people will return an eyebrow flash behavior without even knowing that they did it. That's how socially responsive we are. And when it comes down to this eyebrow flash, it's this. When we raise our eyebrows while we're talking to somebody, maybe for emphasis, and we're kind of bringing our eyebrows up like this, you won't see those forehead wrinkles in psychopaths. I still haven't seen deep forehead wrinkles in a psychopath.
Check this out, y'all. Why is this cloud so low? Is this even a cloud? I mean, I can't even believe I came across this. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, do y'all really see that? Why is that cloud so low? Because is that even a cloud? Is that cloaked? Is that a cloaked UFO? Sucking something up, sucking some water up. I don't know what it's doing. I don't even know if it's a cloaked ship, but I've never seen a cloud that low. I mean, I don't even know if it's a cloud. Do y'all think this is a cloud? Do you think it's a cloaked ship within a cloud? Or just something else entirely? I mean, I don't know what to call on this one, y'all. What are y'all calling?
Am I high? Or is a box of 12 strawberries $120? I don't care how fucking organic they are. That's insane.
They must have been grown in the Garden of Eden and packed by angels.
I want to show you guys something, man. Open my garage door, pulling into my house, and guess what's on, man? The lights are on in the shed. Haven't been in there in 3 days. 3 days. Haven't been in there. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. No, you know what? We're doing this in one take. One take. One take. Oh my gosh, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Let's see. I gotta see what's going on. Hold on. This is insane. Doors open in here, too. Hey, who's in here? Hey! Who is in here? Come on, man. Come on. What is that? What is that? Oh my God, dude, Hey, who is in here, man? I'm over it. Oh my God. Did you hear that? My dog's fucking barking too. How's my dog outside? How did my dog just get outside? I'm gonna chime in right here. I 100% get it. If you don't believe it, if this seems far-fetched, I've watched thousands of these videos, you know, on my time on TikTok, and I always have my skeptics about it. No one is home. That is my mother's car that's parked in that same spot for months. If I can figure out how to do that and show you pictures of it or any type of proof, I will. That dog was in that house with the doors fucking locked and everything. I'm walking her right now. But listen, finish watching this video, man. I literally am terrified and I got to get the fuck out of this house. And that car is broken down. That's my mother's car that's been here for fucking months. No one is in this house, man. How is my fucking dog outside? Okay. I'm done. Oh my God, I'm done. Okay, I'm done.
Lab-made strawberries are finally being exposed. Kellogg's is now named in a landmark lawsuit for using tobacco tactics to hook kids on a 50-ingredient fruit dyed to look like a strawberry.
One Nutri-Grain bar hits you with 58 factory additives. That red in the middle, it isn't strawberry, it's refined glucose, dyed red in pressure kettles and glued with methyl cellulose, the same compound used to hang wallpaper. The crust is worse, hexane-stripped oil, crammed with actual iron filings and laminated with 3 chemical gums until it can sit on a shelf for 9 months. Every bar scanned under 2% strawberry with 3 petroleum additives linked to cancer. Comment exposure to scan any food.
Hai guys, ini jilbab instan ya guys. Tuh, ini tinggal dimasukin aja, udah ada innernya. Nih, masukin dalam baju, dirapihin. Tuh. Jadi deh seperti ini instan.
One of the first people I started doing readings on was Selena Gomez.
Okay.
And I have seen...
Is she here anymore?
So it's complicated. She is hosting an interdimensional parasite within her body, but anything from the spiritual realm, in order for it to get into the physical realm, needs a human host. Sometimes it could use like an animal, like a dog. Like you see a lot of like skinwalkers will use dogs, but most of the time they need a human.
Like, what is it? Is it like a demon? Is it a like...
What I see in Selena is a little bit more rare. There's an interdimensional being in her. It's a parasite. And this thing has, I would say, about 90% taken over her, from what I could see as a psychic, obviously. But the amount of consciousness that she has left is very slim. I don't think she's all there in her head. I don't think she's acting, because the thing is that this interdimensional parasite does everything it can to mimic a human being. But they're not that smart. And that's why you see like the glitches and everything like that.
This one's kind of fun. So you see that weird shape kind of moving across the screen back and forth? If you pause the video at any point at all, you'll see it stop for a second and then it will vanish into the background. You won't be able to see it anymore. Now, this isn't a camera trick or anything I'm doing. It's just your mind making a camouflage with the background because it looks so similar. And if you start it up again, you'll see it again. And again, if you pause anywhere, it'll just vanish into the background.
Time machine or teleporter? You guys pick one.
Fourth and fifth dimensional technology inside a virtual reality video game. This guy is decorating his house inside the virtual reality video game. Yes, he can actually touch the items, they move, they can physically feel him. I'm going to show you this is an example of multi-dimensional universes and multi-dimensional beings and how they operate. Every dimension from top to bottom is dependent upon the dimension below it. So as third dimensional beings, we need two-dimensional objects. So that'll be like trees, right? We need those. One dimensional would be the ground, the dirt. We need that. And the zero dimension being water. That will be infinite energy, the abyss. These reptiles stole our multi-dimensional technology and they're using it for video games. But here's the dangerous part about this. Because our reality right now is technically digital or virtual. We actually feel the presence of fourth dimensional objects and beings. If you look at the objects he's drawing, they're actually dependent upon the 3D objects in the room. They're hanging from the ceiling. They need the ceiling. He can actually touch and move them, his 3D hands. But in real life, those objects are not there. But they're actually using 3D objects as a platform. Look how it hits the couch or the sofa and it falls as if the sofa is actually there in virtual reality. It falls off the lamp. So it actually needs 3D objects to be dependent in its 4D reality. Now you become the fifth dimensional being because now you are creating these objects in this virtual reality world inside your virtual reality world. So now you become God of this fourth dimension. So let's say they update this game and you can create a person, draw a person. They don't know you're there. They don't know how they got there, but you can manipulate them, draw them a hat, draw them rings, draw a house for them. They can use your house. Clearly they can sit on your sofa and hang from your ceiling, but they're not really there in 3D. Now imagine the people that'll decorate their house like a mansion and just stay in it all day long. It's very dangerous.
These ain't even groceries. This shit cold. This ain't even food. Oh, they just ordered this shit.
Guess what it's made out of?
I'm guessing some kind of yarn, some kind of fabric. It kind of looks like felt.
Do you want to look behind it?
Still have no idea.
Tampons.
Okay. Sick. That's fucking cool.
My only question will be, are they used?
You guys remember our boy from The Matrix? Hello, Neil.
The architect?
Who are you? I am the architect. I created the Matrix.
As it turns out, he's a real guy. Joe Rogan interviewed him. His name is Thomas Campbell. He says we live in a simulation.
We live in a virtual reality. This physical reality is computed. It's being computed by consciousness.
Bullshit. Denial is the most predictable of all human responses.
Virtual reality has some very fundamental attributes. 1, there's a computer. 2, there's a player. 3, the computer computes some virtual space that allows the players to see what's going on and who's interacting with who. The virtual reality actually doesn't exist. It's just computer-generated eye candy for the players.
Your life is the sum of a remainder of an unbalanced equation inherent to the programming of the Matrix.
And you are not a human. That's an avatar. You are a piece of consciousness. You're a piece of consciousness that's a chip off the old block. You're a subset. You're a virtual machine inside a larger machine. That's how a big mainframe can have 1,000 users. You got 1,000 virtual machines, so everybody has their memory, everybody has their processing, and so on. You're getting a data stream. The data stream defines your reality. Consciousness has 2 different ways of processing information. One is logically, that's the intellectual side, and the other is intuitively. Now, in our culture, we work on that intellectual side, that logic side, and we hone that, get good at it, we go to school. The intuitive side, science tells you it doesn't even exist. We don't work at it. On the intuitive side, totally beyond logic. There is no logic. You just know. The information comes to you. It's intuitive. The Hindus called that the Akashic Records. So the purpose of this aware information system is to lower its entropy. Consciousness is easy to define. It's an awareness with a choice.
Nearly 99% of all test subjects accepted the program as long as they were given a choice.
What does this tell me? You have to make some kind of sense out of it to help you find your purpose, which is more order, lower entropy. There's 5 or 6 things that have to be just perfectly tuned to each other in this universe of ours for our universe to exist at all. If any one of them wasn't exactly as it is, the whole thing would be unstable. All of these various things are tuned to one another. It's not only that each thing had to be very special, but it had to be tuned to all the other ones. They all had to work together. So when these scientists realized that, they wrote this book, and they called it the anthropic principle because they said it looks like this universe was designed just for us.
And that's a wrap for today, Foo. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit that smash the like button for me, smash that subscribe button, be part of the family. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.